to go to hurry it up. It's cold and it's raining out here today. But look, we're here together, and I'm grateful of that. I want to first say thanks to all the men and women in uniform and including our support that helps us keep the city safe. I also want to say thanks so much to the partnership, 13 years of everybody that's here in the Greater Houston Loss Prevention Alliance. 13 years of great partnership. It consists of, and I don't want to leave anybody out, HEBs, Randall's, Kroger's, Walgreens, Target, Walmart, and Fiesta. I hope I got everybody.
Yes,
Does anybody, don't want to offend anybody. So our goal here is to work together to reduce retail properties and crime on retail properties, and staying alert. I already said it's 13 years of great partnership. We're here to discuss how we all have a part, all of us, to keeping one another safe. Everybody has to shop during this season, and we want people to get out and contribute to our great economy, our great city, but we want to be able to do it safely. We're focusing on parking lot crimes primarily. Just want to give you one tip, the first tip I want to discuss, and it's not picking on our ladies, but it's with love, okay? It's not a fashion show out here. We want you to look good. We want you to feel good. Designer purses, large purses. Let's travel lightly when we can. Not a lot of credit cards, not a lot of big purses where somebody can snatch you and harm you when they're trying to take that purse away from you. Leave the purses at home if you can. You know, use your billfolds. So, and to everybody likes flashy jewelry. Leave it at home right now. You know, save that for the Halloween parties and everything else, you know, and let's just shop. And as we shop, let's look out for one another. Please, please, please do not leave firearms in the vehicles. Over 3,600 firearms last year were stolen out of vehicles, and we're on pace to surpass those numbers. So if you got a safe, a lockbox, please lock it up in there. Goes without saying, roll the windows up and lock the doors, please. Don't leave valuables visible in your cars, okay? And people think, oh, it's just a gym bag. But a crook passing by, and look, just like a day-to-day, they don't take off. They don't want to work, unfortunately. It's a lot of jobs out here. But I do want to back up and say this, which is most importantly, before I move on. We're going to have a lot of officers out here, seen and unseen, uniform and plain clothes, working these areas, the retails, some of our malls. And if you want to come out and commit a crime, you're probably going to find yourself in jail. But, again, we all need to work together. Remove all the valuables out. I said that. Like I said, it may just be a sports bag or something, but the obvious things, laptops, shopping bags, don't leave them where it's visible. They're going to break the window. They just walking around looking, okay, and it don't take them long. While you're inside the stores, ladies, and watch your purses. Don't leave them unattended. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. And please, to everybody, when you're leaving out a store, get off your cell phone. Don't be distracted, okay? If you want to talk, please talk in the store where it's safe and where you got somebody. And if you come out of that store and you observe somebody that's a group of people or an individual that's just laundering or casing cars, and your gut tells you, look, it's not feeling right, probably ain't. Go back in the store. Everybody hires extra security during the holidays. Tell a security officer, tell a police officer, you know, and even get an escort by security out to the store. But please make sure you report it. If a person is out just wandering around and they're not shopping, probably up to no good. So let's all work together on that. All these tips that I discussed, you know, it lessens your chance of becoming a victim. Final thing I want to say this morning, also when you're leaving an establishment, when you're shopping or whatnot, be observant of somebody's possibly following you. And if you think somebody's following you, don't just drive up into your driveway. keep moving. It's important for you to know your surrounding areas, and it's also important for you to know where the nearest police station is. Do you actually think a crook is going to follow you into the police station? Okay, so know where it is, and you know, don't stop if you think somebody is following you. Weather permitting, I think we have an area over there.
Yes, sir.
Where we might do some demonstrations. I think it's a covered place where we can do that and still stay dry. But look, I want to wish everybody in our entire area a happy and safe holiday. Happy Thanksgiving. That starts off our major shopping, groceries, retail, and also other shopping. So make sure that we're safe. Make sure we do what Houstonians do. We look out for one another, and we take care of one another. As these crime numbers are going down, and we're going to try to make sure they continue to go down, working with our partners and all of everybody in law enforcement, all of our partnerships. So let's just look out for one another and do what we do. Take care of Houstonians. Thank you. Questions?
Are criminals targeting anything different this year? Any items specifically that you don't typically see?
The catalytic converters, and that's something independent of retail, but when you're in any parking lot, you can become a victim of that. So we've seen those numbers peak up, and we've been really intentional. It's a lot of gangs that's doing that, groups of individuals. So we're really intentional about getting them and arresting them and filing the highest charge we can on them. So, yeah. Anything else? Courtney?
You mentioned the 3,600 guns stolen last year,
Yeah.
and we're on track to
Yeah.
pass that. So I have like a lot of people since then.
Let me get those exact numbers and we'll push it out to you. You know, it's kind of cold and I'm getting old and I forgot that number, but I promise you we'll get it to you today. So, yeah, not very much more, but, you know, the numbers were projected to go over that. Yeah, okay?
Criminals that are targeting these parking lots, how does it usually work? Are they like solo? Are they working in teams? Is their strategy different?
All of the above. All the above. The main thing is I want us to be observant and work with one another, work with the security that and the police officers off duty, and also it's going to be a lot of on-duty police officers that I'm putting in the area of shopping centers. So if you see something, and we always say, see something, say something, what does that mean, Chief? If you see something that looks suspicious and somebody's just loitering around, what are they doing? I mean, get in a store and shop, spend some money. Don't hang out and cause problems in our parking lots, okay? And we're going to be intentional on moving people out of them. Anybody else? All right, all y'all cool. Thank you. All right. Good? All right, thank y'all.
Okay, we're going to move over to the far side near the pharmacy drive-in. It's covered there. And what they're asking